But what's important to us tonight is that we're particularly inspired that our school community is hosting an event that on many levels is so very, very important, because it's about diversity, it's about community, and it's about the fact that we have to celebrate people's strengths and celebrate their successes as well.
Sam, the owner of Physio Verdun, took this incredible initiative a while back, and I saw this originally on Facebook. I saw a video, I saw a post, people were talking, people were tagging me saying, "Sterling, did you see this? Do you know what's going on in Verdun?" And when I saw it, I was like, this is incredible. Now, I have to confess, I haven't watched the movie. I didn't want to watch it. I wanted to wait till tonight, because I think that that's the best way to have an honest dialogue about the content of the movie. And I'm looking forward to it, as I'm sure all of you are. And I thank you so much, Sam, for the work that you're doing.
We are here to support individuals seeking to enter or re-enter the workforce. A significant part of our job entails educating employers and the community about inclusion, as well as demystifying stigma. We have to create a more inclusive workforce, taking into account everyone's ability, as opposed to expecting everyone to fit the same mold and perform the same way.
Making this film was one of the most organic, funny, honest experiences I've ever had. When I set out with the camera and entered the doors at Physio Verdun for the first time, I didn't know what was going to happen or what direction this film was going to head in. I just knew, and Sam knew, that we wanted to make something that would show inclusion and that would connect, hopefully, with other people. In these troubled times that we live in, we need as many stories about inclusion in all of its forms as much as possible. Here is inclusion.
Not as tall as Sterling.
You are a much larger and bigger man than I am.
Thank you, very humble. Thank you. We are not asking for donations. We're just asking for your time and your ear, and for people to come out in this amount. Wow, I am very humbled by it, and I thank you really a lot for being here, because this is something that's very important to me, and this makes it all worth it. For all of you who have worked in the service industry and who do work in the service industry, you guys know that the most important people are the people you surround yourself with, because those are the ones who make you either look good or they make you look bad. I have to say that I am getting a lot of credit for what's going on, but if it weren't for my team, none of this would be possible. And so they're here today. They deserve as much credit. Now, we've done a lot of interviews, and we never thought we would. And many of these interviews have always started with the how and the why. Today, I'm going to tell you guys the how and the why, because the how was a little bit difficult for me to explain. It happened naturally. It wasn't something that I wrote down and had a plan and had a model. It just happened. I'm not an expert. I just did what to me was normal, and to me still is normal. So I sat there and I started looking at the tasks that my employees were doing, and I started removing bit by bit little tasks that they were doing, and we created a job. And once we created that job, what that also did was give my employees more time to spend with their patients, give them more time to chart, and also create an environment of empathy in the business and in a small environment of family. Creating a job for somebody is the easy part. That's easy. You can find something within your business to do, and you can do it on your own. That's easy. You gotta be careful, because you don't want to set them up for failure, as you saw in the movie. Creating a job is not enough. You have to be willing to give your time, you have to be willing to educate yourself, and you have to be willing to surround these employees by other people to make sure that they are taken care of, just like you take care of your employees. Your audience is an audience that have been told their whole life that you're not good enough for this, you're different, you're this, you're that. I don't see it that way. I see it as you have different potential. Let's see that potential flourish. We had them come in for interviews, but instead of having them come in alone, we had a parent, a caregiver, a social worker come with us. So we educated ourselves. We knew what the diagnoses were. We knew that we had a liaison with the parents. And we also explained to them right away what our goal was. Just that helped a lot through the process. Because as you go, as I said, there will be obstacles. And we had obstacles, and I did get in touch with some of the parents to let them know that, we had a difficult situation at work. And initially the parents were, oh, well, maybe, is it too much for you? It was never the answer. No, it's not too much. It's, we're gonna implement new things, just reinforce them at home. So that when they come into work, they'll be prepared. And once again, we're starting small and we get to big. Giving somebody who's been told their whole life, you can't do that because you're different, as you heard in the movie, the opportunity to feel self-worth and the opportunity to feel purposeful by succeeding with little steps is where it brings them to where they are today. Where they are today, I'm blown away. I have 3 staff members who make my day definitely better. They don't progress at the same time. And that's another important one. If you're gonna hire multiple, and look, we have the same job, we have multiple people doing, they don't really do the same job. We catered the job to what their capacities were. It's a great opportunity, and I highly suggest everybody here to do it. Why not wake up in the morning and create an environment where you get to spend 40, 60 in my case, hours a week at work. At least you're surrounded by people you like and you enjoy. Why not help somebody that's been already given so many obstacles in their life that they don't need to be told they can't when they really can? Why not touch a person's life? I can tell you on a personal level that there is no better feeling than waking up in the morning, going to work, knowing that you're making a difference in somebody's life, but not only making a difference, you're helping the individual. And when you see people flourish to the potential that you saw in front of your eyes, no money in the world can buy that. Thank you, everybody.
Well, for me, the best part about working at Physio Verdun is my coworkers, and also it's because they are very helpful, and also they are very friendly. Also, it's like we're a big family there.
Now that she has many things to do, we're able to work on time management with her. She now is comfortable in her daily things, and now she's able to take initiative. She's now the one reminding me, oh, Mathilde, we're low on bottles for gel. Oh, Mathilde, I don't have any more Lysol wipes. She's the one helping me now in the clinic to kind of help manage me. So she's become a very essential part of our family, and I even started noticing she's the one showing other staff people how to do things. So she's really, I don't see her as someone who I need to take care of that much because she's the one helping us now. In terms of Paul, you changed a lot too, right? At the beginning, for Paul, changing into a new environment is a big challenge for him. At the beginning, we weren't even sure, like going from work from home to work, like how would that be for him? Now he not only goes from home to work, he goes to get his lunch by himself. That's not even a problem. And now that he feels more confident in doing these things, he now goes shopping at the Angers Mall, and you go get your DVDs, and you go shopping for your clothes with your money that you make by yourself. So that's a very big.
What does Mathilde do at work to help you?
She made a list of tasks with pictures and times, and she reminds me sometimes.
Pourquoi as-tu décidé de t'impliquer et de devenir la personne ressource pour Lindsay?
Tout d'abord, pour moi, le mot inclusion, c'est quelque chose de super important. Donc, c'est de prendre chaque individu, peu importe ses habiletés, peu importe ses aptitudes, puis que cette personne-là puisse s'impliquer dans la société. Moi, je suis ergothérapeute de profession, donc c'est ce que je fais à tous les jours dans ma clinique. C'est de favoriser et de promouvoir les activités qui sont significatives pour mes clients. Donc, c'est sûr que quand Sam m'a approché pour ouvrir un poste à la clinique Physio Expert à Montréal-Nord, c'est sûr que tout de suite, ça m'a tenté, là, compte tenu aussi de ma profession. Donc, on a rencontré Lindsay lorsqu'on a fait son entrevue avec elle. Je vais toujours me rappeler, grand sourire, elle était prête, on lui expliquait un petit peu dans l'entrevue en quoi ça consistait, c'est quoi un petit peu les tâches, puis tout de suite, elle, oui, je vais le faire, je vais vous aider. Donc, juste ça, juste son sourire, juste sa détermination, juste son sens de vouloir en faire puis de venir nous aider. C'est sûr que tout de suite, j'ai voulu devenir sa personne ressource. Pour moi aussi également, c'était important d'être un mentor pour Lindsay, de l'aider aussi à se développer au niveau de son indépendance, sa persévérance, le travail d'équipe, puis aussi sa confidence, sa confiance en soi. Puis si, juste en terminant, je peux aider n'importe quelle personne qui travaille dans une entreprise à faire cette démarche-là de vouloir inclure des gens avec des besoins spéciaux, des choses comme ça. En tant qu'entreprise, on cherche souvent à innover, à créer des nouvelles idées, à se développer. On vit dans un monde où tout change très rapidement. Bien, mon travail avec Lindsay à tous les jours, Lindsay nous amène à créer de nouvelles idées, à travailler différemment. Puis juste sa présence à la clinique à tous les jours, ça change toute l'ambiance avec toute l'équipe, puis on bâtit là, un meilleur travail d'équipe tout le monde ensemble.
As a person living with autism, how does it make you feel to have a steady job?
Oh, it makes me feel really happy because I never really thought that I'd be able to work, and like I said before, a lot of other companies didn't want to hire me because of my disability, but I was really fortunate to have Sam and find such a great job, and it really makes me happy that I can contribute in some way to the workforce.
I like to think that it's your uniqueness and all three of your uniquenesses that make you incredible. The message is by giving a chance to somebody, by finding somebody's strengths and looking at an individual for who they are and what they're capable of doing and taking the time and investing and being passionate and compassionate and caring, you allow other people and help other people discover their strengths and what they can do. And sometimes we can't always do that on our own without the help of organizations, without the help of employers, without all of us getting involved. So that's the message that I want you guys to really take home tonight from this.